Aloha!
Aloha!
I'm Christopher Laxmi Ditton.
And I'm Michael Ditton.
And we are Infinite
Activation. And we're coming to you right now from La Jolla, California after finishing a 3-day seminar educational training from Bo Eason. And, basically it was about storytelling, stage presence, and how we can, tell our story better. And it's been an educational event, so we're happy to be here.
And that actually inspired us to think more about our retreat coming in Estonia.
Yeah.
And one idea we got from that, we wanted to share with you as this is fresh, like, bubbling in our bones, like kind of popping up to the surface as a popcorn. So we start.
Well, one of the things that I want to share with you is we don't always know or understand the meaning of something. And what I mean by that is when we moved to Hawaii 2 years ago, we moved there with our idea and head set on doing something. And being Crystal and I, the strong-minded, strong-willed, hard-headed people, we were bound and determined to make it happen the way it needed to happen, which was what we had envisioned. But it turned out after about 6 months of bumping our head into the wall, coming to a conclusion that maybe there was more to it than what we were seeing. And the minute we started realizing that there may be more to the picture, an analogy that we used was tacking. And as a sailor, you can tack, and basically it takes you a little off course, but still heading the right direction, and you can always tack back again. So,
and also when we were on that course, it was almost like a horse with the blinders on. There were so many things maybe presented to us, but we didn't even see them because we were just focused on this one thing.
Yeah, and the minute we decided to tack and enjoy the journey, even if the destination was later or different, things started to change. And when things started to change, opportunities came up. And it turns out, in a nutshell, at the end of our 2 years there, what ended up happening is we went there with one intention and came away with something completely different.
And like 10 different other things popped out once we also took the blinders away.
Right. So now we come, and we did it last year, we're going to do it again this year, we come as Aloha ambassadors because we have gained so much knowledge from the culture there. We were, welcomed with open arms from the locals there. Our hula kumu. Crystal started with hula, and I joined. And we did a whole bunch of, things that gave us the knowledge and wisdom and aloha that we can bring and share to you. So basically, we went there with one intention and ended up coming away with something completely different.
That's the same how basically you could also think of this retreat coming up in Estonia. Maybe what we are advertising is actually kind of like a cover-up. Maybe your energy needs like certain people or certain experiences or certain insights which will be cooked only in that cocktail there, that time, and in that aloha sauce, So when I think of like a story connected to that would be when I was looking for a hula kumu and a hula group I could dance with, and I was going around like kind of, like you are in a shop and shopping, trying to find the right people, right, teacher and so on. And it was so hard, and I basically kind of like also dropped it and kind of gave up like kind of the hunting style. So I decided that, okay, I'm gonna just like, throw it out there and then see who pops up. And then suddenly I was personally invited into the hula group, and that kumu has been like one of the biggest gifts of my life. I have never ever felt so included in a group as I started to feel in that group. And I was just like, oh my God, this is, family. I feel safe. I can ask questions, I can share questions. And this hula class wasn't just about, dance the hula. We were learning how to breathe, how to sing, how to do different things, and also create common, experiences together, how to make a hula skirt together, how to, make a lei together, how to do the hairpiece together, how to puff each other's, skirts and stuff. And then I even got that courageous that I said, I think my husband needs hula too. So I really like when men dance hula, it's very sexy. And so I was like, what other options for my husband to join, And our hula kumu was like, yeah, he can join. And I said, what do you mean in this group? Like, this is really like, just only women. It's like, no, it's no problem, it's actually really good, like, balance all that feminine energy we have here. And 1 week later, Michael was there. And the experience from that was, including, like being included, being part of a family I even didn't know I had. And one of the experience, what has happened during many of these retreats or adventure retreats too, is that people come out of this as they have found their new family. And this is the word in Hawaiian is ohana, family. And this is the kind of quality me and Michael want to bring whatever we do, wherever we go, whether it's a 2-hour workshop or a weekend retreat or 10-day retreat in Hawaii. Family and tribe, that you belong. This is something we want to give you, that safe environment. And then you can come and, explore these amazing insights which come out, which you didn't even know were there or what you needed. So this is what we have for you, waiting for you in Estonia. And if you haven't really checked it out yet, just check. We will put the links underneath this video, and I think it's your time to be there. So
she mentioned something earlier about this being a safe environment. This is a safe container that we provide. And not only is it a safe container for you, but for everybody else that's going to participate in this event. And everybody that's participating in this event is they're there for maybe the same reasons or different reasons, but they want to come to that safe container as well and learn and expand. So we're going to create that safe container, and we're going to provide the stories that are going to enrich your life and hopefully give you that expansion that you're looking for.
Yeah, and that safety is really connected to vulnerability. And one of the things I have learned about Estonian culture is actually that we are a very wounded culture, wounded people, and we need safe places and safe havens. And here is your chance to come and be part of this beautiful Aloha Ohana.
Yep, so
see you there.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Aloha.
Aloha.